Alright, part two. Alright, I'm gonna go over some of the things that they are mentioning again, and then we'll go over why policy is just not really gonna work as much as significantly as they think it will. So, they said it creates all sorts of problems, and nicotine is the biggest problem of all, and it's almost as addicting as heroin and cocaine. Well, if it's that significant and if it's that big of a problem, they should just ban it. They shouldn't just raise it up 3 years before they can get their hands on this crazy addictive and really epidemic of a product that's creating such an epidemic in the United States. Smoking at 18 they said is the norm. Well, raising it to 21, how is that going to change the norm of something said? How is something so little, 3 years, going to drastically change the norm of a society that's been in place for hundreds of years? And they want a constant decrease close to 0%, or then again, just ban it. In order to have something close to zero, it's got to be either abolished or taken off the market. And they also mentioned how the push to reduce the amount of nicotine levels in cigarettes, well, that's a whole different policy they're talking about trying to get pushed on versus just the actual changing of the smoking age to 21. And they mentioned that RJ Reynolds and the other smoking companies had information that they wanted to reach out and grab smokers by the time they hit their early 20s. Changing to 21 is prime early 20s. They're not changing their target. They're actually just giving them the open door to exactly what the smoking companies want. They want them at their early 20s. They're still giving them to their early 20s. Why not raise it to even higher, or then again, ban it? And trying to create a new norm, like I said, that's just, the norm is already in place. It's going to be really hard to change something that's been going on for tens and hundreds of years. And they're saying that just changing the smoking age to 21, it's going to change the youth. So if I get what he's saying that changing it 3 years above will help those 12-year-olds. They won't smoke until they're 15, and those 15-year-olds will smoke until they're 18. But if the 18-year-olds aren't smoking until they're 21, how is that going to affect the youth? How does that affect the way 13-year-olds get cigarettes from, let's say, their parents or older family relatives? Not every smoker that smokes when they're 18 is getting them from their high school buddies that are a little bit older than them. Some of them, they family. Some of them could walk into a market at age 15, looking like they're 21, hand the dude $5, and out they go with a pack of cigarettes. And they mentioned that they wanted, if their study showed that if they raised it to 21, that 12%, they would have a 12% decrease by 2100. So in 84 years, I think the math's right. In 84 years, they're only going to get a 12% decrease. Just in 8 years, we had a 3 to 5% decrease. How's it 84 years and you only get 12%? That policy sounds like it's not going to be as effective as they think it's going to be. The second, or another topic I'm going to go over is enforcement. How are you going to enforce the people who are buying under 18 using big IDs? How much is the fine going to be? Is it going to be a misdemeanor? Is it going to be a felony? Is it going to waste a cop's time to use these petty thefts or petty crimes of smoking under 21? You think cops don't care about that stuff? That's stuff for their parents. That's a kid's parents' job, not the law to enforce underage smoking and stuff like that. It is a law and it is in place, but the enforcement is where the policy is going to crumble. The enforcement on the tobacco stores or liquor stores selling the products, that's where the policy is going to crumble. The leading the pack, cigarette use among highest is below poverty level. So even if you were to raise the prices to tobacco, it still really wouldn't have that much of an effect. And I'm out of time, so I can't hit the next points. So, thank you.